think it is that you bring to the table here? What are you hoping to bring here to the Hornets?
Hopefully just some leadership and just hard work. That's pretty much it.
Any goals for the season? Individual, what are you looking to accomplish this year?
Definitely just to thrive and stuck on winning. You know, everybody wants to win, so definitely wins.
Your passing skills have been credited quite a bit. What other areas of your game are you looking to work on heading into your first season?
Pretty much just all aspects of the game. I pretty much want to work on everything, not really bottle cap anything, so I could just be an all-around player.
I guess we can't let you go without asking this, but your dad had challenged.
I had a feeling you.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to ask you.
Right.
How would you like to see that happen, and how would that turn out?
Like I said, I don't think it's going to happen, and then I think we know how it would turn out, to be honest. So I don't really know too much. But, I mean, that is my pops, and it's my boss, so I'm on both sides now. You feel me?
It's crazy to see how the 3rd overall pick has more attention than the top 2 overall picks drafted before him, James Wiseman and Anthony Edwards. It would have been different if he got drafted to a big market like Miami or the Lakers, but he got drafted to Charlotte and they're getting our attention, which is crazy. I think this is a great representation of how much potential this guy has and how much potential he has to become a superstar in the future. And with the 4 preseason games he played, he showed us glimpses of the superstar he could become. Now if you're looking at his scoring and his defense, you would think that Lamelo did pretty bad in the preseason, but I can assure you that he was not. If you saw the games and the highlights, you would see that Lamelo was really good at passing and his court vision was on point. For example, his first game against Toronto, he dropped 0 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Although Lamelo got 0 points, he passed out 4 assists and he got 10 rebounds, which if you saw it in game, those assists were not easy to get as he did flashy passes to teammates for and one and stuff like that. So I wouldn't necessarily call that a bad game because he was warming up and this was his first game, so not to mention it was against the Raptors, one of the better defensive teams in the league. Lamelo's best game in the preseason came in the 3rd game against the Orlando Magic where they won the game and he dropped 18 points, but the most notable thing about that game is that he shot 4 for 9 from 3, which is amazing. The man definitely has confidence to take those perimeter shots and to make them, unlike some people in the league.
Ben Simmons. Oh!
Okay. Come on, man. Hey, they woke up. Come on, man. Okay. Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay.
Listen, that made me take the headset off.
Come on, man. Time to go home, man.
Oh my God.
Let's go home. 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 We're getting out of here. Take your jackets off. Let's
But we're not here to talk about Ben Simmons' lack of a jump shot and his future. We're talking about Lamelo and his future with a jump shot. Anyways, when we take into account Lamelo's court vision, Lamelo's possible jump shot, his defense maybe possibly getting better in the future, we can see that he has potential to be the next Magic Johnson, or the modern day Magic Johnson. And I believe this is a fair comparison for him. Both Melo and Magic have a significant height advantage in the point guard position and can read the court like a book. Not to mention their finesse around the rim is strikingly similar. Although Magic is a more versatile defender, I'm sure Lamelo can get there with the amount of muscle he builds and the athleticism he already has and he's going to work on. But let's take a look at the situation they both were drafted into, because they're both drastically different. Johnson was drafted in a 1979 draft, first overall. He was drafted into a win-now situation with Kareem and a bunch of other good pieces around him. Magic was great out the gate. He ended the season averaging 18 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds, which I think Lamelo could actually do this season. Now, despite Magic's amazing rookie season, he didn't win Rookie of the Year because Larry Bird edged him out in the race. But Johnson wasn't racing for the Rookie of the Year, he was racing for a championship, in which he won in his first season and he won Finals MVP along with that. Such an amazing accomplishment for a rookie to win a championship in their first year, but I don't hold Lamelo to those standards as yet. See, the Hornets don't really have a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they have a Hayward. And Hayward, along with solid young players looking to prove themselves for a new contract, it's gonna be hard to make a championship or even the playoffs. If Melo has a season like I predicted with 18-7-7, I think that Melo will make the playoffs with the Hornets as the 8th season. I expect Melo's field goal to be in the low 40s and his 3-pointer to be in the 30% area and his defense to be a little bit above average. And that should not only get him the Rookie of the Year, but get his team competing for the playoff spot in the East. Not to mention, if the Hornets core players like Devontae Graham, PJ Washington, and Miles Bridges become better players as a whole, then this team could be a force to be reckoned with in the future. And this concludes the video. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video and that it taught you knowledge about Lamelo and the Hornets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow my Twitter, and yeah, I'm out. See you guys next time.